It has been quite a while since I last participated in a game jam, and I've made a ton of really good video games. However, I was bored, so I decided to scroll through the itch.io jam page in search of one. After going through various pages, I settled on one of them, the Low Effort Jam 14. The theme for this jam was birthday, and I thought it would be a good theme to go on. And this is how I made the game in 4 days. But before I get into the video, see this little red button? Yeah, just click it, helps a guy like me a lot. Imagine signing up for a game jam and not even getting started on the first day. I wonder who would do that. Oh wait, I did. I was pretty busy that day and didn't have time to start working on the jam. Oh well, another 3 days left. I started off planning and drawing out a plan of the game in GIMP. I wanted to go for a platformer based game, as my last game was a top down shooter game called Chaotic Shootout. You should really check it out, it is a really good game. So the game is going to be about a player who is having their birthday and needs to defeat the giant cake boss to win his presents back. With a brief plan drawn out and with my incredible art skills, I created a new game file and got to work designing the art. And this is what I had at the end. Pretty good, right? With the art finished, I created a new Unity project and started setting up the basic requirements, such as adding folders, adding the player character in, and changing a few settings. I also added some basic animations to the player and made a character movement script. Afterwards, I created an enemy and coded in some basic movements for it too. It would not be a platformer game if the player can't attack, so I added a script that allows the player to damage enemies. I tried adding an animation for the attack, but it didn't work, so I ditched the idea. Now I gotta go do something, and that ends day 2. I started off messing around with some animations, then got to work constructing a simple level. I even added a simple spike enemy that, upon being touched, teleports the player back to the starting position. Since it was the low effort jam, I imported Cinemachine so that the camera can follow the player. I could have made one myself, but why not? Soon, after I created a simple portal the player can enter to end the game. To finish up the day, I created a boss level with a well-made AI, and after spending 10 minutes on it, I deleted the level. That ends day 3. To start off day 4, I coded in a simple respawn system in case the player falls into the void. Then, I play tested the game a little and created a simple menu. I could have changed the font, but hey, just like a wise guy once said, if it looks good, then it's no longer low effort. Done with work 2021. I then visited freesound.org for sound effects, but of course, that was too much effort too, so I didn't add sound in. I then built the project, and while waiting, I opened itch.io and set up a new game project. When the build was done, I uploaded it to the project as a WebGL build, and since I had a little time left, I took a few screenshots of the game and submitted the project to the jam with 4 hours and 13 minutes left. In total, I spent around 4 hours making this game across a span of 4 days. This has got to be my worst game ever. Oh well, there is only one thing I learned from this jam. Create a game with the lowest effort possible. Something a guy like me can do pretty easily. So that is going to be it for this video. There will be a link in the description to my game page. Also, make sure to check out my Twitter so I can flex. And as always, until the next video, cheers.